Does raise another issue, though, in all of this, insurance. And Doug Flynn joins us, Flynn Zito, Capital Management Act, the President-elect of the United States, just moments ago talking, Doug, about insurances. Mr. Trump says the insurance companies may not have enough money to pay for the wildfire damage. I know Reuters has a report, J.P. Morgan already saying that the insured losses from wildfires could approach $10 billion.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on insurance?
Yeah, I mean, they do set aside a reserve. They are required to do that, and of course they try to manage that. And it's about balancing the premiums of everybody. How much can they charge, and building in these kinds of things. There's also something called reinsurance, where they don't want to have all the responsibility on themselves. They kind of farm it out to other insurance companies. And in all the states but California, they've been able to pass those costs down to the policyholders, but California banned that, and they did a couple other things to restrict the insurer's ability to price properly. And so, it doesn't surprise me that some of these insurance companies had stopped issuing new policies, raised the rates a lot, stopped renewals, and so that's a problem. But even the ones that are still there, for the people that have insurance, the premiums have gotten out of control. But forcing a lot of people to maybe even bail on the insurance altogether, as you hear when these natural disasters happen, and then they're basically out of luck.
Yeah, a couple of quick things I saw. The New York Times had a report that, to your point, insurance non-renewal rates up like 500+% since 2018, and
yeah.
California does have these new regulations where they require the companies to offer insurance companies, and even in wildfire-prone areas. See, they have to offer them, right?
They do. There's also a state fund called the California Fair Plan, and a lot of people have run to that. But the people that are in that plan, because the premiums got out of control, the companies bailed, their premiums are higher, and they're for less than replacement coverage. And people who own homes know they try to get replacement coverage, because if your house burns down, you want to be able to replace it, not get some lower percentage of it. And so they're trying to walk this line of making this insurance industry work in the state of California, and not having the companies bail entirely and having everybody on the state plan, because the state plan was only supposed to be temporary. Mortgage companies require you to have homeowners insurance, so they're not going to write you a mortgage. So they had to come up with a solution. It's a mess,
right.
And this is only going to get worse. And once again, there'll probably be some kind of bailouts, which we'll all pay for. But that goes to the question of, if you're building in these sort of very highly prone areas to natural disasters, what are we doing and how are we doing it? It's just something needs to happen properly that works for everybody.
We talk about it with Florida and hurricanes as well in other states. So
yes.
And in California, it's this and the wildfire. Boy, look at these pictures. All right, Doug, thank you. Doug Flynn there, top of the hour. Boy, avalanche of fire.